Hi there, thank you very much for joining me today. Today I am making this absolutely gorgeous French front 6x6 gift bag. The good thing about this bag is that it folds flat and you can make these in advance, put these in your cupboard, and you can use them anytime or at any occasion. You would make great gift bags for the occasions of Eid, birthdays, Christmas, Easters. You just need to change the color combination or on the arrival of a new baby. These would make great birthday favor boxes as well, because the front of the gift bag gives a feel of a piñata. And over here you can see that this gift bag has a bit of a 3D look to it, and I just love it. So let's just quickly see how it's made. All right, for this gift bag you are going to need two pieces of cardstock that measure 8.5 inches by 8 inches. All right, and then these are fringes for the front, and these are 2 inches by 6 inches. So first of all, with the front piece of the cardstock, if you are not making it a French front bag, just making it as a simple bag, and you are using pattern paper, make sure for these score lines that we're just going to make, the pattern paper is placed the right way up. All right, so on the long side, which is the 8.5 inches side, you are going to score at 6 inches and 8 inches. Then you're going to rotate your cardstock and you're going to score on the short side at 2 inches. Now rotate the card back into its original place and you're going to score at 7 inches down to 5 inches. All right, you're just going to eyeball it. All right, this is the front piece of your gift bag. And then for the back piece, you are again going to need a piece that is 8.5 by 8, and on the long side you're going to score at 6 inches and 8 inches. Again, rotate it and score it at 2 inches, and now you're going to make another score line at 3 inches all the way down. That's going to make your bag flat when folded. Okay, if you do not want to make a full flat bag, you can skip this 3-inch score line. All right, now place it back on the long side again and score at 7 inches just down to the score line that we just made. Okay, the first score line, and you are done with the scoreboard's work. Now you're going to take a ruler and you're going to make score line from this point. This is the middle score line, okay, at 7 inches that we just made. So the point at where it hits the score line or meets the score line, what you're going to do is you're going to draw a score line from this point up to this corner, okay, and another one from this point up till this corner, which is going to help the bag fold flat. Okay, so with your scoring tool, you're going to take a ruler, place it like this, and make these score lines. All right, and you're going to do this on both the pieces. So let me just write here, this is the front of the bag and this is the back of the bag. You can always erase it later. Burnish all the score lines. So after burnishing your score lines, you are going to see that there's a 1/2 inch tab on your right hand side, okay, and then there's this little triangle on the bottom. You're going to take off this whole rectangle over here. You're going to do this on both the pieces and then cut this at an angle, okay, and then cut at an angle at the top as well. It won't make your bag feel bulky where it joins with the other piece. Now you're going to cut this score line, okay, and then you're going to take a wedge off of this piece as well. So once I do the cutting, it's going to be more clear to you. This is the most simplest way of making a fold flat bag, and you can absolutely adapt this style to make any sized gift bag. So up to the score line, and then I'm going to take a wedge off of this piece here, and this is going to give you this shape. all right? And I'm going to do the same thing on the other piece as well. All right, for the back piece, just make sure that you don't cut up to the score line to make the bag fold flat. Okay, so you just have to remain up till this first score line. Now to join the bag, we are going to put glue on this 1/2 inch tab here. Then I'm going to bring the other piece here and join it together. Make sure that the score lines are aligned. The tops can always be trimmed off if a little bit offset, but you have to make sure that the bottom score lines align. So now on this 1/2 inch tab as well, that's how your bag is going to look like. All right, so once you are going to fold this down, what you're going to do is you're going to take this back flap in first, okay, and then take these two side flaps in, and then you're going to paste this down. All right, in this way your front of the bag gets a very finished look. So what you're going to do is you're going to pinch in the sides now, and you're going to just push the bag, and it's going to automatically flat in this manner, and you can see that this is how your bag will fold flat. Just going to quickly open this, and I'm going to erase what I have written over here. So quickly I'm going to join the base of the bag. So the back flap in first, then the side flaps, and then the front flap finally. Take a ruler and make sure that everything is stuck in properly. Okay, so again pinch on the sides and fold your bag flat. All right, so for the front of the gift bag, these are the fringed pieces, and these are 10. You can use any pattern, you can use same pattern for all the panels of the front, but over here I have used different, and there are total 4 designs which are being repeated after a particular sequence. All right, so these measure 2 inches by 6 inches, and I'm just going to show you quickly on a piece of scrap paper. So consider that this is 2 inches by 6 inches, okay, and you're going to put this in your scoreboard on the short side, and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch. Okay, without folding it, what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors, and if you have those herb scissors, then very good, but I didn't have access to those right now. So what I did was I just took my normal regular scissors and I created that effect like this by repeated cutting. Okay, so once I was done with this across the length, I took my bone folder and I just flipped the piece all over, and I just curved these fringes like this, and this is automatically going to give you this curved look. Okay, so this is how I have made all these 10 pieces. All right, so let's just quickly now arrange these on the front of the bag. So I'm once since I've told you that I have cut these in a particular sequence, so I'm going to first take this. Now over here there's a little bit of overhang. I can obviously go ahead and cut this later as well, but being shorter is a big no-no. Okay, so I am going to put glue on this 1/2 inch tab here. So over here this core line helps you in staying within an area where the glue has to be added. Okay, and it's going to remain equal for all these. So I'm going to, so this is the top of the bag, and I'm going to just lay it flat down and attach it here like this. Make sure that it's flush with the top of the bag, otherwise it's not going to give you a very neat look. Okay, now if you see that we have only 1/2 inch tab attached over here, and we have space underneath these fringes. Okay, so now the next piece is going to be pasted in such a way that it goes underneath that fringe side, and it stucks right where the previous 1/2 inch tab is pasted. Okay, so over here if you see, it's right snug up to the upper panel. Okay, like so. Make sure it's the same on the other side as well, and give it a little bit of press, and I'm going to repeat the same pattern for all of these. Alright, once you paste all the panels down, this is how the front of the gift bag is going to look like, and I'm very pleased with how it has turned out. You can see that this effect is something different. It gives more of a piñata look to your gift bag. These would make great gifts for any occasion. So I have a little bit of overhang on this side of the gift bag. I'm going to just trim these also. I just used 9 of these. Okay, so you don't need this extra 10th one, so I'll just pop it in the introduction of the video where I'm telling you how many strips do you need. So I'm just going to quickly cut this off. From the sides has been done, the edges have been neatened out. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your ruler and you are going to measure 1.5 inch from both the sides here, and then it's going to be at 4.5 here. Okay, so you're going to punch holes over here for your drawstring or ribbon or any thread that you want to add for just picking up the handbag. All right, so make sure that these holes that you make with your hole punch are in the 1/2 inch tab on the top flap. Okay, so I'm going to just bring it down here. Okay, and then here. So here I have these 2 strings, and I always, whenever some gift bags arrive, I always take these out, and I have selected 2 colors, yellow or blue. I think I'm going to go with blue, so just feed those through the front of the box and the back as well. These strings give you a really professional look and give a very finished touch to your bag. So you can see how pretty this has turned out. It is very spacious as well, and its final dimensions are 6 by 6 by 2 inches, so a pretty good sized bag, and you can absolutely fit in anything. It's sturdier as well because we have, you know, used the all-purpose glue, and we have constructed the bag in such a way that all the tabs are secured inside the bag and there's no chance of anything falling out or the bag being torn. All right, so this was today's project. I hope that you have really liked it. At least I'm very pleased with how it has turned out, and I hope that you're going to make a lot of these for your upcoming events, for the birthday parties and any other occasion. And I would like to see your creations as well, so tag me in your creations, follow me on my social media links, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, because I have more than 100 videos for your inspiration on my channel. I hope to speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.